Good evening and welcome to today's graduation ceremony. I'm the graduation manager and I would like to run a few protocol procedures by you ahead of today's ceremony. Firstly, please ensure that all mobile phones are switched off so it does not disrupt the proceedings. I kindly request all guests to be mindful of the velvet ropes and remain behind them for the duration of the ceremony. If you wish to take photographs, please stand where you are seated when your graduate is accepting their award. Official photographers are on hand for stage photography. Please do not stand along the middle aisles for photography. At the start of the ceremony, the national anthems of Malaysia and Australia will be played. Please stand and sing the national anthems. The lyrics are in the program book. When the graduate procession and academic procession enters the ballroom, please stand until advised to be seated. Remain seated for the duration of the ceremony until the academic procession and all graduates leave the ballroom. Guests are to remain standing until all graduates have left the hall, following to the conclusion of the ceremony. Staff will indicate when it's time for you to exit along the aisles. Kindly proceed directly to level 10 where refreshments will be served. We have staff on hand should you have any questions. Please enjoy the ceremony. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Malaysia, followed by the national anthem of Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. I now present to you the Deputy Chancellor of Monash University, Dr. Christine Nixon, who will open this graduation ceremony.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you. Good afternoon. This is a wonderful occasion, and I'm glad we can all be here today to celebrate the wonderful achievement of so many. Graduands and guests, our guest speaker, Dato Sri Idris Yala, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President of Global Engagement, Professor Abid Khan, President and Provost Chancellor of Monash University, Malaysia, Professor Andrew Walker, distinguished visitors, members of the faculty. It is my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the Council on Monash University to this, the 1072nd graduation ceremony of Monash University. I now call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Global Engagement, Professor Abid Khan, to address this Assembly.
Madam Deputy Chancellor, our guest speaker, Dato Sri Idris Jala, graduates, colleagues and guests. Today is one of celebration for you. To everyone graduating, I offer my congratulations. The ceremony is formal. Its rituals draw on centuries of practice in graduations and include particular elements that are special to Monash University. But formality doesn't signal a lack of enjoyment or passion. It serves to mark an occasion that joins each graduating student to the many who came before and those who will follow you. The effort you all, students, and in many cases your families and friends, have made to reach this point deserves recognition. It deserves to be treated with a certain gravity and seriousness. It serves as an acknowledgement that today you join a line of graduates that dates back to not just to Monash's first ceremony in 1964, but to an academic tradition that began with the University of Bologna in 1088. Today, the university certifies that you have acquired the analytical abilities, the deep knowledge of your fields, and the capabilities that a Monash degree implies. Valuable as those things are, we like to think that you have taken away more than this from your time here at Monash. We hope you afford values that reflect the ones that this university holds dear. We hope that we have nurtured in you the love of discovery that is expressed in the university's motto, Ancora Imparo. Those words, attributed variously to Dante and Michelangelo, translate as, I am still learning, or I am still discovering. It is unlikely that you got here in the first place without a healthy intellectual curiosity, but your time here should have strengthened that determination to understand more of ourselves and of our world. More importantly, it should have helped you recognise that the hunger for knowledge can be a powerful force for good. It is a desire for discovery that has driven the university's great innovations, from the groundbreaking work in IVF that has helped thousands of people have children, to the Eliminate Dengue programme, which is reducing the spread of mosquito-borne viruses such as dengue and Zika. We also hope that your time here has shaped the nature and raised the level of your ambition, and in a way that reflects the level of ambition of the university itself. Monash is now widely regarded as being one of the world's top 100 universities, a position it has reached in less than 60 years. But that is not where our ambition resides. A strong reputation should only ever be a byproduct of ambition. What is important is the scale and usefulness of the challenges we set ourselves. For this university, that has included making transformative contributions to politics, economics, culture and society, designing advanced engineering technologies in energy, resources and sustainable processes, developing complex computational codes to solve large-scale scheduling problems for the aviation industry, and investigating and mitigating impacts of oil palm plantations on aquatic invertebrates and stream ecosystems. For our alumni, it has included the attainment of high public office, becoming executives of international companies that create thousands of jobs, and spearheading research into life-saving new treatments for disease. For you, who knows what form it will take? Implicit in all of these varied ambitions is the idea of service, the notion that the noblest end to which one can direct one's talents and efforts is to the greater good. The man for whom this university is named, Sir John Monash, once wrote, "Equip yourself for life, not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community." That does not mean that we expect every Monash graduate to discover life-saving medicines or end global warming. But there should always be an awareness that the decisions you make and the actions you take in your professional and personal lives have implications for all of us. From the advantages you gain from this education, there is always an opportunity to give something to others. We also seek to inculcate in our students an openness to new ideas, new perspectives and cultures. Your education would not have succeeded were your opinions and preconceptions not challenged. The diversity of experience of your fellow students, as well as the ideas and experiences provided by your lecturers, should have sketched new horizons and new ways of understanding the world. It is this openness that has underpinned Monash's international focus since the first campus was founded just over 50 years ago. The Monash community has expanded rapidly over the years, with more than 330,000 alumni now across the world. Monash Malaysia has itself played a key role in that expansion. At just 19 years of age, the campus already has a great stature. It is the first international branch campus to be established as a private university in Malaysia, and it is still growing, with 7 schools and around 7,000 students from over 70 countries. It has strength in advanced engineering, tropical biology, medicine, socio-economic transformation in Southeast Asia, and halal ecosystems, amongst others. The campus also has a world-class brain institute and a public health surveillance centre called the Southeast Asian Community Observatory. And with other campuses in Australia, India and China, an alliance with the UK's Warwick University and a centre in Prato, Italy, Monash is one of the world's most internationalised universities. Whether your career takes you to Australia, elsewhere in Asia, Europe, Africa or the Americas, when you meet employers, clients and professional contacts, there is high chance you will meet another Monash graduate. You were educated in a university that has prepared you to work successfully in global teams, which is very much the future of modern employment. Our overseas campuses and alliances enable us to collaborate with others worldwide in research that solves problems that affect us all. They bring engagement with organisations and industries that seek our graduates as well as the expertise of our researchers. They provide opportunities for our students, along with the opportunities in Malaysia, to learn within and outside the campus. The final value I would like to invoke today is respect. You have been given the privilege of a wonderful education. You are all very able and blessed with the capacity to tackle academic tasks successfully. These are powerful advantages. Use them wisely. Be ethical, be honest. Aspire always to fairness and be generous with your time in your assessment of others and in the credit you give them. By doing this, you will prove yourselves worthy of the investment that your families, the university and your community have made in you. Again, on behalf of the university, I offer you all my congratulations. Thank you. Madam Deputy Chancellor, I certify to you and to the Council of Monash University that all candidates now to be presented and those others listed in the copy of the graduation programme have fulfilled the conditions prescribed by the Council of Monash University for the admission to the degrees and for the award of the diplomas indicated in the programme. Would all candidates for degrees and diplomas of the Faculty of Arts, Design and Architecture, Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Information Technology and Faculty of Science please stand?
Graduands, with the authority of Council, I admit you to the degrees and award the diplomas to which you are entitled. I also admit to the degrees and award the diplomas to which they are entitled those others who are absent today but are listed on my copy of the graduation program. Graduates, as you now are, this moment marks an important milestone in your lives. This ceremony is the visible culmination of your hard work and commitment. Your achievements are outstanding, and you should always look back on this moment with a great deal of pride. I personally congratulate you, and I now ask the members of the audience to applaud your accomplishments.
Please be seated. Madam Deputy Chancellor, I now call upon Associate Professor Bong, Deputy Head of Education of the School of Arts and Social Sciences, Monash University, Malaysia.
Madam Deputy Chancellor, the graduates now to be presented to you will be greeted by Professor Andrew Walker, President and Pro-Vice Chancellor of Monash University, Malaysia. Madam Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates from the Faculty of Arts and the Faculty of Education who have been admitted to the following degrees and awarded the following diplomas today. Faculty of Arts, Diploma of Higher Education Studies, No Shahira Sabtu. Bachelor of Arts Global, Jamie Ho. Benjamin Chi Ziten. Bachelor of Arts, Social Sciences, No Marina Anwar. Grace Aoyong Siu Yi. Shahin Binti Azmi. Himalshi Randolini Fernando. Hong Yun Jun. Hyun Che Huang. Jung Bo En. Shen Lin Kwan. Yadarm Kim. Daphne Fung Yin Kwang Wei. Amanda Santayoti, daughter of Masilamani Nanaraj. Fatin Hamama binti Muhammad Amin Banajaj. Ng Jiaping. Ariz Riza Noor Bahrain. Nina Athira No Bahrain. Justin Chin Yan Ui. Thamayanthi Rajendran. Bea Angelica Villanueva Ricafrenti. Shakina Ruki. Mariam Yuasa Sharif. Serena Dushka Tahalua. Indra Madhu Tawani. Uniki Paisian Wong. Young Hui Min. Yasemin Ahmad Zainal. Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, Krisha Ravindran Vishenpir. Bachelor of Communication, Chen Jing Yi. Overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Communication. Amanda Prasoa Singh Siu Lee. Charmaine Y. Yi Lim. Madhavi Mendirata. John Shang Ming Ng. Carissa Kashini William Peter. Shazwin Zainal Arifin. Master of Applied Linguistics, Lazwa Azmi Sulferdi. Master of Communication and Media Studies, Ayung Tak. Harun Hatta. Muhammad Ishtiaq Hussain. Khatija Iqbal. Jaya Mahajan Sutha. Mazen Murad Muhammad Mahmud Al-Mazri. Nazrin Zaki Nasir Zihni. Satyrian Praditya. Lynn Liz Vargas. Master of International Relations, Rafiza Binti Zari. Doctor of Philosophy for research titled The History and Development of Lagu Seriosa in the Context of Musical Nationalism in Indonesia, Dr. Sharifa Faiza Said Muhammad. Faculty of Education, Master of Counseling, Kim Rochelle Cassell. Marilyn Anosia Santu. Chiwa Gladys Wong. Master of Education, Ni Madi Vivek Astuti. Bulkia Masood. Master of TESOL, Argian Niko Wiwoho. Madam Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Arts and the Faculty of Education. Madam Deputy Chancellor, graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and the Faculty of Information Technology will be presented to you by Professor Anthony Guo, Head of the School of Engineering and Information Technology, Monash University, Malaysia.
Madam Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and the Faculty of Information Technology who have been admitted to the following degrees and awarded the following diplomas today. Faculty of Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering in the field of Chemical Engineering, Nico Kimberly Attenborough. Vincent Chung Kok Win. Hita Nadura Acharya Disula. Muhammad Ismail Habib Rahman. Lau Jia Ming. Yan Ti Pen. Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of Chemical Engineering, Zhong Yi Yan. Mei Xian Zhou. 钟培山、丁西尧、Tarushi Nicola Kamadi Gala Hitiyawa. Ho Mong Chung. Ho Li Jian. Cao Ji Yong. Cao Sung Lai. Cornelius Basso Tian Long Li. Li Wai Ching. Li Yimei. Danny Linando. Ying Li Ka Yan. Lin Qiang Xiang. Lin Shi Tian. Edmund Lau Yi Wei. Niu Ken En. Enki Sen. Enze Swan. En Wen Chai. Nao Chong Ling. Victor Ong Zhen Chuan. Hong Ziye. Marudula Prasad. Jessica Eileen Sammy. Xiu Ze Wen. Alison Tan Sui Xian. Catherine Meng Quing Tan. Tan Kwang Hao.谭仁纪。温七探。谭新义。台龙巷。台资券。Judy Udama。Lydia 王世梅。王英山。魏山亚。姚森老。Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of civil engineering, Masu Ahmed. Muhammad Infan bin Raham. Jonathan Jia Sen Chen. Dylan Ku Song Lee. Ka Jung Lee. Lee Kok Sung. Lee Ze Yang. Ling Zhongzhen. Lai Yok Kei. Ahmed Rizkan Monash, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of civil engineering. Wee Jackson. Muhammad Nafi Sabri. Vitshan Suresh. Tan Ko Yo. Su Jing Tan. Zi Yuan Tan. Bachelor of Engineering in the field of Electrical and Computer Systems, Shak Norman Bashir. Muhammad Mahinur Islam. Buanika Navin Mendes. Gabriel Tiu Yongping. Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of Electrical and Computer System, Nadishan Tilanka Amaran Tunga. Hen Chung Wei. Nico Hamawan. Ling Zhang Hong. Fatima Sandra Muhammad Juba. Muhammad Nafir Muhammad Niyas. Muhammad Rikas Muhammad Ramzi. Hoshita Kashini Shina Ramasuran. Sinivasin Sidiran. Visvanatha Singh Sinudan. Maximilian Sobong Ho. Ming Chuan So. Tai Jianzhen. Wang Yixing. Wang Zisan. Ya Qi-xiang. Bachelor of Engineering in the field of Mechanical Engineering, Gabriel Frederick Chen Yi Chung. Chow Yim-ping. Cao Xiaochun. Kuniawan Handra. Edward Wenxiang-in. Muhammad Sharik Shalahuddin. Ayman Shamas. To Alfred Zhen Yang. Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of Mechanical Engineering with Ratni Mudi Yasalagi Huraki Satuan Andrade. Ang Bei Chun. Edward Boy Chang-ming. Richard Budman. Yankee Chen. Chu En Kwang. Xia Jingyi Nicholas. Zhong Kai Shen. Gabriel Fu Ziyan. Fu Jifang. Halapiti Ralalagi Malika Varanamaya Navaratana. Sebastian King Fa Lan Swing Wang. Terence Yong Fong Lee. Lin Chang Shen. Lin En Hui. Lin Ying Ye. Visham Pillai Mel Vaganami Pillai. Adler and Zwi. En Hong Yao. Shan Qing Lan. Han Yongjian. Siwa Skanton. Han Jiuming. Terry Tan Zeliang. Te Yu Wei. Yu Qing Wen, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honor in the field of mechanical engineering. Bachelor of Engineering in the field of Mechatronics Engineering, Ding Fang King. Bachelor of Engineering with honors in the field of Mechatronics Engineering, Reno Antica. Choi Ko Hong. Samuel Deepakan Dan. Kosalishkawaran Ganeson. Ekmel Widiwang Hajus Juna. Hugh K. Chi. Hogan Pratama Kasuma. Shanlan Lee. Lee Su-sin. Sanji A.L. Nahula Twin. Samraji Tyran Jaya Salaman. Johan in Savaraju. Tan Yu Jing, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honor in the field of Mechatronics Engineering. Tang Han Ling. Tang Wei Shen. Doctor of Philosophy, for research titled Microfluidics Actuations and Application by High-Frequency Acoustic Waves, Dr. Ka Meng Ang. For research titled Screening, Isolation, and Utilization of Plant-Based Natural Co-Organics for Water Purification and Microalgae Harvesting, Dr. Choi Sok Yen. For research titled Range Gate System for Three-Dimensional Object Modeling, Dr. Chua Sing Yi. For research titled Development of Observer-Based Fault Detection and Identification Schemes for Nonlinear Systems, Dr. Choi Wen-Xiang. For research titled Trust Evaluation-Based Dynamic Task Allocation Framework for Multi-Mobile Robotic System, Dr. Rishvaraj Gangaraju. For research titled Hydrogel Encapsulation of a Pickling Emulsion Stabilized by Catterson Particles for Food Applications, Dr. Ho Kiang Wei. For research titled Feature Extraction and Representation Techniques for Facial Expression Analysis, Dr. Siti Karuni Amanila Kamaru. For research titled Performance of Ionic Wind and Various Conditions, Dr. Lee Jung-rong. For research titled Synthesis of Sustainable Integrated Pulp and Paper Biorefinery with Strategic Decision Making, Dr. Xiu Hong Li. For research titled pH responsive alginate-based composite hydrogel beads for oral insulin delivery, Dr. Lin Hui Ping. For research titled Integrated Approach for Cell Disruption and Recovery of Intracellular Recombinant Protein by using alcohol plus salt-based aqueous two-phase system, Dr. Lu Xiong Chen. For research titled The Leidenfrost Phenomenon, Thermal Capillary Effect, Suppression Methods and Applications, Dr. Bong Tian En. For research titled Development of Cortisone Alginate AGMP Membrane for Decentralized Greenwater Treatment, Dr. Kai Xiang O. For research titled Development of High-Performance Hematite-Based Nanostructured Photoanodes for Efficient Photoelectrochemical Water Splitting, Dr. Huang Yiwen. For research titled Development of Cell Wall Model for E. coli for Paraplasmic Protein Release and Purification of Interferon Alpha-2b using aqueous two-phase system, Dr. Rama Lakshmi Subarayalu. For research titled Development of Porous Alginate NCC Absorbent for Absorption of Methylene Blue Dye, Dr. Tan Kok Bin. For research titled Lattice-Boltzmann Method for Investigation of Thermal-Induced Phase Change of Crude Oil Wax, Dr. Yi Yao Hong. Faculty of Information Technology, Bachelor of Computer Science, Marwa Mubarak Salim El Makbeli. Danata Rizki Alimati, Christopher Jeff Chong Sim Mao, Qing Wai Jun, Michael Hossi, Bijoy Java, Ivan Jit Yan Ko, Jackie Lai Chong Hui, Lee Sen Nong, Lee Zong King James, Pauline Lim, Muhammad Anas Sebo, Jasmine Ong Ling Ping, Ying Ying Shan, Christopher So, Tang Kwa Shen, Tang Wen Jit, Tan Yan Yin, Joshua Simon Thomas, Bachelor of Information Technology and Systems, Xuan Ai Lim, Master of Business Information Systems, Amar Omar Ahmed, Eugene Xia Chun Kit. Shankar Gopadas. Randu Sukano Putra. Tang Ka Yi. Master of Philosophy, Sandra Irawan. Madam Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and the Faculty of Information Technology. Madam Deputy Chancellor, graduates from the Faculty of Science will be presented to you by Associate Professor Emily Goh, Head of School of Science, Monash University, Malaysia.
Madam Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science who have been admitted to the following degrees and awarded the following diplomas today. Faculty of Science, Bachelor of Science Biotechnology and Bachelor of Science Medical Bioscience, Saumia Ajaban. Bibi Zainab Hosunali. Yi Qian Li, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Science Biotechnology and Bachelor of Science Medical Bioscience. Liniati. Bachelor of Food Science and Technology, Nadia Arini Putri. Marcela Indira Dewantari. Yu Lin Ku. Lim Hui Shan. Bachelor of Medical Bioscience, Parmiz Ahmed Ikra. Ru Shi Li. Bryson Lensrich. Bachelor of Science, Charunisa Arasi. Kimberly Moon San Ao, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Bibi Sakina Badurali Adam. Chia Caleb. Fanush Haji. Kujia Adu. Zili Lo. Muhammad Naufal Muhammad Nizam. Nafisa Anjum Ashmi Sheikh. Shou Hua Pang. Filia Kiyoshi Nusanya Pereira. Sonali Sivindia Silva. Fabian Sukiato. T. Hong Kiet. Christy Su Hui Yap. Bachelor of Science Biotechnology, Imath Abdul Aziz. Fateme Atai. Nururina Hafiza binti Jaludin. Chang Ying Jun. Chiu Jin Yik. Nurul Sima binti Haji Jamahat. Hafsa Hanif. Herath Mudiyang Selange Kaushalya Virangini Herath. Nadiatul Akmal Masri. Frederick O'Neill. Muthia Konita. Chatuni Navutya Jayawira Wadia Patirage. Anika Jishan. Bachelor of Science, Food Science and Technology, Sharifa Saif Kalfan Saif Al-Sinani. Prita Angela. Zara Arif. Pui Ven Shui. Valerie Dara Wijaja. Josephine Cynthia Halim, overall best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Food Science and Technology. Ho Xuet Yi. Morayo Ebere Jackson Ekwugum. Yasavini Gangadari Jayasinghe. Isabella Kwa. Lee Cheong Chun. Zi Jin Lee. Liok Wan Ling. Chloe Lang Lim. Jonathan Niao Zi Wing. Zaid Saad. Si Vun Chia. Adrian Julianto Tan. Yvonne Tam Jia Yun. Aditya Thirwarajan. Janita Triastuti. Bachelor of Science, Medical Bioscience, Salama Salim Kamis Gazab Al-Mushafafi. Audrey Chan Jen Ying. Chiu Ka Yen. Shu Yen Chiu. Josephine Yon Christabel. Rawanmukta M. Dawood. Bernice Greg Hong. Gurunan Selage Don Ravini Adyodhya Sirilal. Guan Jia Yi. Nicole Shu San Lai. Li Jialin. Lua Shiyong. Muhammad Iman Hidayat Nur Azizi. Wesley C. Tammy Tan Ching Mei. Yu Hun Tan. Yi Lin Thong. Dashini Devi VP Sekar. Wenny. Adeline Wong Zihui. Tendai Rosalind Zangiza. Doctor of Philosophy, for research title Antibacterial and Antibiofilm Activities of Dicynopteris linearis Leaf Extracts, Dr. Christina Injan Anak Mawang. For research title Genomic and Evolutionary Basis of Passerine Invasion, Covidae covus splendens, Dr. Ursula Sherminska. For research titled Diversity and Bioactivities of Endophytic Fungi from Medicinal Plant Andrographis paniculata Hempedu Bumi, Dr. Wei Shang Tan. Madam Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Science.
It's always wonderful to see so many people graduate and the great achievement for them all, and I'm always delighted to be part of this occasion. So thank you all for the great hard work that you did. We have an opportunity today to hear from a very distinguished person. The graduation address gives us an opportunity to hear from a member of our community, and we are fortunate today that the address will be delivered by Dato Sri Idris Jala. He has an amazing career. He is the President and Chief Executive of Pamandu Associates, a private consultancy firm specialising in national and organisational level turnaround. He is also co-chairman of Sunway Berhad and the chairman of Heineken Malaysia Berhad. From 2009 till 2015, he served as a minister in the Prime Minister's Department. He was also the Chief Executive Officer of the Performance Management and Delivery Unit, a unit within the Prime Minister's Department, which saw the implementation of the National Transformation Program. Prior to his appointment as Minister, he was the Chief Executive and Managing Director of Malaysian Airline Systems, MAS. Before MAS, he spent an illustrious 23 years at Shell as an Industrial Relations Officer at Sarawak, Shell Berhad, to Vice President, Business Development Consultancy at Shell International Petroleum Company in the UK. In 2014, Bloomberg Markets magazine listed Idris Jala as one of the 10 most influential policy makers in the world. He's also the founder. We should clap that. Of course we should. Well done. He is also the founder. I haven't finished. He is also the founder and executive chairman of the Global Transformation Forum. He is an expert resource speaker at Harvard Health Leaders Ministerial Forum and a visiting fellow of practice to the Oxford Blackniff School of Government. He also serves on the advisory panel for the World Bank, the World Economic Forum and the World Economic Growth. He also holds a master's degree No, it's really worthwhile to understand how significant this man is in this community and I think for the world. A master's degree in industrial relations from the University of Warwick, UK, and a bachelor's degree in development studies and management for the University of Sans, Malaysia. In his free time, he enjoys fishing and playing the guitar. It's a pleasure for me to welcome him to speak to us today.
Vice Chancellor, professors, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a really great pleasure for me to be standing in front of you to give some of my input to a really fantastic day today. I would first of all like to congratulate all the graduates. Clearly you've worked really hard, most of you. Some of you, I'm sure, didn't work as hard, but it's okay. In life, sometimes people who didn't work so hard and don't do so well at university can be very successful in life. Because what counts is what you do after this. Life is a journey. We learn from our failures and we strive to succeed. There is a Chinese proverb that says, the man on top of that big mountain didn't drop there. He climbed and climbed and climbed to get to the top of the mountain. I would just like to give you a couple of tips, a few of my tips. How do you get to the top of every mountain that you intend to climb from today onwards? I would say my first tip, or rather advice, would come from my late father. My late father was the chief of the village. He's also a teacher, very important role. His first advice to me before was, son, he said, if you want to be number one, you must be kiasu. For those who don't know it, the word kiasu is now in the Oxford English Dictionary. If you don't believe me, Google it afterward, not now. Huh? It's the Hokkien word for hate to lose. I come from a very small tribe in the jungle of Borneo, the Klabit tribe. There's only 5 of us in the jungle of Borneo. Very small, so small you can put all of us in a zoo. The word in Klabit for kiasu is katui. It means burning desire to win. The kiasu is the negative side of it. The Klabit side is the positive, but it has the same effect. The effect is you want to win. You really kiasu. So my dad says, it's very simple. If you want to be kiasu in whatever you do, let's say you are going to be a teacher after this, or you're going to be a marketer, you're going to be an engineer, you want to be an IT professional, you want to be an accountant, whatever you intend to do after this, to be kiasu, in your profession, find out who is currently number one. You must know who is number one today and be his or her best friend. That's what you do. If you don't know the name who is number one, you have a problem. So when you know who is number one, be his or her best friend. Find out exactly why that person is number one, how that person does it, what exactly does the person do. And do all of that, but do more of it, and it better. And do it until you beat that person. That's what it is. As simple as that. I remember I was working in Shell in London. I had a very nice job at that time. I'm a big fan of Chelsea Football Club. Sorry, Man U, we just beat you the other day. My boss said to me, Idris, we'd like you to go back to Malaysia. We have a company in Shell, Malaysia at that time that was losing money for 10 straight years. Every year we were losing money. Our accumulated loss was ringgit, 1.5 billion ringgit. Every single year we were losing money. And so I had a hard time trying to tell my wife and my boss that we're going to abandon the UK because Shell gave us a lovely house in Cobham. We had our own private tennis court. I have 4 Italian gardeners. You know, how the hell do I come back, tell my boss we come to live in Taman Tun? Not very nice. Anyway, we did come back. So when I turned up there, it was really difficult because our loss was 1.5 billion ringgit losses, cumulative losses. Everyone in the company had given up. It cannot be done. So I followed my dad's example, asked, who is number one in the world for this kind of product? We were the first company in the whole world that produced kerosene and diesel from liquid gas. So the other company that was doing that was Sasol. They were really successful. They were South African. So my job was to find out exactly what Sasol is doing. So we studied Sasol at length. Everything that they were doing in the marketing, the way they produce the product, we went to do that. Actually, we started to make record profit every single year for 3 consecutive years when I was there. By the time I finished in the 3rd year, we made 500 million ringgit net income after tax. It's actually very good. We did the most ridiculous thing that we wanted to compete to become the green fuel for the Athens Olympics. You remember 2003 was the Olympics was in Athens. People said, my team and I, we were crazy. There's no way we could compete with all the refineries in Europe because of the cost of bringing it out there. But we went and competed. We became the official supplier of the green fuels, the Athens Olympics, all the way from Malaysia. My second advice to you, you must dream very big. You must go and do the things that you say you will fail doing. If you say you're going to succeed doing it, genuinely succeed, you're not going to really achieve your full potential. This is what I call the game of the impossible. You have to assume that you're going to put really big targets. It scares the daylight of you because you will have the fear of failure. All of you, I think most of you here in this room, you're intelligent, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But that's a problem. What's the problem of being too intelligent? John Maxwell once said, intelligent people seldom go beyond the boundaries of their self-imposed limitation. We are too clever. Because we become so clever, we will now say, if I did that, I'm going to fail doing it. So we end up actually walking the path that is most traveled. We end up actually not fulfilling our full potential because we consign ourselves for being ordinary. That is the problem. I would dare say here today, 80 or 90% of human beings get buried underground, not fulfilling for our full potential, because of the fear of failure. If you commit yourself to do what you think you cannot do and strive to do it, I wouldn't guarantee you will succeed, but I guarantee you one thing. You will achieve your full potential. If you run every day for 4 years to be a very, very good 100 meters runner, there's no guarantee you'll beat Usain Bolt. But I guarantee you, you will achieve your own potential as 100 meters runner. That is the point. As John Ruskin said, the reward for man's toil is not what he gets from it, what he becomes of it. That is what I'm talking about. You need to transform yourself to fulfill your full potential. There are many great discoveries in the world that were only made because of accidents. Some of you who've known it, penicillin, for example, was founded by an experimental error. The inkjet printer came about when a Canon engineer rested his hot iron on his pen, and the accident happened. The ink ejected out from the pen's point a few moments later. The list of how many people have succeeded because of errors or mistakes is tremendous. I would say mistakes is one of the biggest teachers of all because it grants you the opportunity to learn from it. That's when you begin to move on and become better and better. to talk about this game, the impossible. When I became the minister in 2009, the Prime Minister gave me an impossible target. He said, Idris, can we find a way in which we will cajole and influence the private sector to commit $300 billion of investment into the economy? Do that in the next 2 months, he said. That's an impossible target. So I took it and said, yes, we'll do it. I had no idea how we were going to do it. Because it was an impossible target, I knew that if we do business as usual, we will never achieve the $300 billion of investment from the private sector. So we did the most unthinkable experiment in Malaysia, never before done in our history. We gathered 500 people from all sorts of companies. We locked them in 12 rooms altogether for 8 weeks full time, from oil and gas, from tourism, from education, etc. And we told them, in the next 8 weeks, you come with projects that will make a radical improvement in your business, and then the government will work hand in hand with you to make it succeed. And we told them in the labs that we put people through, this is Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You stay there until you figure it out. The interesting point was, all of them came up with 131 entry-point projects. Do you know what was the commitment? US dollars, $406 billion US dollars. Can clap hands. And that is really phenomenal. That's why, since that lab in 2011, our private sector investment growth was more than double what it was the years before. 5 years before and 5 years later, the growth was phenomenal. 11.12% CAGR growth in private sector investment as opposed to 5.5. That's why, actually, in the year 2014, Bloomberg put me among the top most influential policy makers in the world. I did go and ask them, why did you put my name there among the top 10? Why not Obama? And the response was, Obama and many others has authority. You don't have authority, but you use a tool called the lab approach to get consensus around the private sector to invest that kind of money. So that was a really radical thing that was what we did at that time. By the way, there are many, many things that came out as a result of that. Let me give you the third advice. The third advice is in everything you do from today onwards, begin asking the question why. Don't begin the question how and what. Begin with the question why. Because the question why is the one that gives you the power. Diane Ravitz once said, a person who knows how will always have a job. The person who knows why will always be the boss. You will always be the boss if you know the answer to the question why. Let me relate one simple story here, and so that you understand what we were doing. When I became a minister, I realized that there were 7 years of argument, toing and froing in Malaysia, whether we should build the mass rapid transit, the MRT. Every time the proposal was put, because it's going to be the most expensive government project in the history of our country, and there were all sorts of doubters. People said it cannot be done. It was rejected. It could not see the end of the tunnel. So because the question was, the address then was how to do it, what to build. That's the wrong question. The question is why. What did we do? We ran a lab called Greater Kuala Lumpur Lab. We put a lot of people inside the room, some of the best and the brightest. The question why. It was very simple. In the year 2009, the total population in Greater Kuala Lumpur was 6 million people. We looked at the historical growth rate for our population in Kuala Lumpur and made the projection by the year 2020. It was obvious that by the year 2020, Greater Kuala Lumpur will have a population of 10 million people. What happens to the traffic? We simulated the number of cars that was going to happen there. We concluded that if you have 10 million people with the existing number of roads into the Kuala Lumpur, by the year 2020, the city is choked with traffic. It would be gridlocked. And so the question why was, it's an imperative, until and unless we build an MRT, we get more than 40% of the people out from driving into the city is almost unlivable. That's why you have huge problem in Jakarta, huge problem in Manila, huge problem in Bangkok. We were a little late in doing this, but better late than never. Singaporeans were kiasu, they did it before us. It was the right thing to do. But the absolute point was, we also found the why question was, cities compete much more vigorously than nations in the world. If your cities is not competitive, you will not get the talent into the cities, you will not get capital inflows, you will not get trade. And that is why we knew that if we didn't put the MRT here, we will not be able to win as a city. And therefore, by the year 10 million people, do you know what that is? 10 million people by the year 2020, the total population of Malaysia then will be 31 million. It means every third of Malaysian will live in Greater Kuala Lumpur. That's what it is. So the question why was a paramount question that needed to be addressed. And that was the reason we won the argument. And that's why we have built the first line, we're building the second line, we will then be building the second line, then we will connect that with the high-speed rail that connect Kuala Lumpur to Singapore. The question of why is the paramount question. And that's why I want to leave the very simple idea. Some of you who are very geek-oriented, I'll give you a little example. Why is Apple so innovative? Year after year and a year, they come with products that are very innovative, and people love their products. They have same access to the engineers, same access to consultants, same access to media. What is that they're doing? Another example is, why is Martin Luther King, he was able to be the leader of the civil rights movement? He wasn't the only man that suffered from the pre-civil rights America. He certainly wasn't the best orator of the day. He was very good though. But why him? As it turned out, if you take a look at all the great leaders, inspiring leaders across the world, whether in business or anything, whether it's Apple or whether it's to do with Martin Luther King, they think, they act, and they talk, and they communicate in exactly the same way. And it's the complete opposite of what most of us do. As I said before, Simon Sinek, if you check this guy on YouTube, he's quite a speaker, calls this the golden circle, the innermost circle of this is called why. That is how you begin to think, you begin to act, you begin to talk and communicating right from that golden circle. Ladies and gentlemen, I really think it's very, very important, and I hope that you understand what Apple is doing is they don't sell the product. Most people would say, oh, we design very good computers. This is the normal thinking. Huh? They are beautifully designed, they're simple to use, they're user-friendly. That is not how Apple communicate and sell the product. How do they do it? Very simple. This is the way they do it. Everything we do in Apple, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge a status quo is making the product beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Do you want to buy one? People don't buy a car on the basis of, you don't go and sell a car, the tire is good, the battery is fantastic. People don't sell the car like that. That's perhaps why Proton doesn't do so well. Huh? How do you think BMW sells the car? Go and Google and find out. I can tell you it's because the answer is to the question why. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you my last advice. I don't want us to sit here for a long time. And that is, When you grow in stature to become leaders in your organization, whatever you do in future, remember this. Be the last to speak. Learn to listen and get feedback. Nelson Mandela is particularly a very special man. He is renowned as one of the best example of global leader, most inspiring, is a great leader. You know, when he was asked the question, how did you learn to be a great leader? And to answer to that question, he said, you know, he was the son of a tribal chief. So he said he used to attend the tribal meetings with his father. And they do two things. The first thing they did was they gathered everyone in a circle. Why a circle? Because then it's no more position. Everybody is the same in the circle. And the second thing that they did was, when they were doing that, his father never began pushing the idea, advocating the idea. It was allowing people to come with views and everybody. At every meeting, his father was the last to speak. And by the time he came out to speak, he's gotten the wisdom from everyone in the room. And those are very, very simple things to say, but you know, very, very hard to do. Most of us are so kiasu, and we want to be the first to say it. So this is the only time I ask you, don't be kiasu. When it comes down to speaking, be the last to speak. Have the last word, and then you'll be enriched by it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't remember all the 4 things that I talked about, if you only want to remember one, I'd ask you to remember only one thing that my father said. Be kiasu. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful speech. I think we've all taken a lot out of it and we'll remember much of the words. We're coming to the conclusion of this occasion today. Graduates, as you leave the ceremony, remember that you are not leaving the university, no matter how far you move away from this place and this time. As the alumni of the university, you are joined to the university and to each other by a link that cannot be broken, and we very much hope that it will maintain its strength. I urge you to keep in contact with your relevant alumni group. The alumni page in your copy of the graduation program is a guide to what we have to share with you wherever you may be in this world. In congratulating you upon your achievement, I particularly want to acknowledge the contribution that your lecturers, supervisors, tutors and the professional staff of the university have made in ensuring your presence here today. It is not always possible to give public recognition to their hard work and their dedication, but I would ask you, all the graduates, to now take this opportunity to show them your appreciation by a round of applause. Thank you. I know that university study is not easy. During your many years of research and learning, you've had to cope with the stresses of examinations and assignments combined with study, outside work and family obligations. Throughout this time, you were encouraged and supported by parents and husbands and wives and partners, brothers, sisters, guardians and friends. To acknowledge their contribution, I would now ask the graduates to stand and turn and express their appreciation with a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, and please be seated. I now cordially invite everyone to continue the celebrations by adjourning to the Cayman rooms on level 10 for refreshments. Graduates, I invite you to join the procession as the official party leaves the ballroom, and I ask members of the audience to remain standing at their seats until all graduates have left the ballroom. This ceremony is now at an end. Thank you.
you.